You good, bro. You straight. Just like behind it. Is this what's else to do? Yeah.
Got it, good morning?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites that come in week in and week out. The parasite, the downfall of Babylon in America. All right, first off for most, I want to say, call one Allah. No, but honors be unto the elder apostles who pray the stone that do will and teach well. All right, shalom to you, Ankim out there that's pushing his truth in the spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, so the Lord, blessed us, to connect with the bros of Buffalo, so we're going to bring out the truth, and the Lord's going to edify.
Second Ezra 15:1, it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy."
Right, guess what? Going on the highways and byways is commanded from who? Yahweh Shai. All right, and not only doing that, but speaking the words of prophecy to our people. Because right now, being that we're living in the last days of these last days, you got Jake, even though you got Jake coming to the truth, but also too, you got Jakes that don't know about the truth. So we got her to do what? To warn Jake. All right. So real quick, go back to Ezekiel 3. Yeah, man. Hey, out here prophesying the downfall of Babylon. What else are you gonna do right now in America? Ain't shit to do. Let's serve the Lord. All right.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel."
Right. A watchman unto the house of Israel. All right, and guess what? That's our duty to do what? To watch. All right, to warn the sheep of Yahweh Shema Shai.
"Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me."
Right. Yep.
I say something, when you go into that word warning, here in 3:17, that word warning in the blue letter means light. So this warning is shedding light on the darkness of the situation that we're involved in, because our people don't see the severity of what's going on. They don't see Esau sharpening his sword. They don't see the slayers getting ready to slay. So the warning going out is shedding light on your mind that's in gross darkness, because you're under the vibration of the God of this world. Because everything that we're saying, Jake's doing stuff that seems okay. I could dedicate my life to street ball, to battle rap, to my job, to my woman, and it's at nowhere. Paying bills, nowhere. Emptiness, nowhere. Thank you. It's a dead end. Babylon's a cul-de-sac. It's a dead end, bro. You're not gonna get nowhere here. Everything that these people are doing and pertaining to Jake and not serving the Lord, when the deal goes down, they're gonna realize they wasted their time.
Yep. Right.
"When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and you give them not warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked ways."
Right. So right here proves that we have a duty. We have to warn our people, because how can we have this light and this truth if we're not doing nothing with it? All right. Because us doing that means we're putting our light under a bushel. You see?
Putting your talent in a napkin.
Yep.
Therefore, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade them.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
Hey, I was just telling my friend that all they said was the Lord gonna kill y'all. I was like, shit, the Lord is gonna kill them. You know what I'm saying? To fight their brothers. That's what the Bible says. When the scripture shows how the Lord can die.
Got something about the shot?
Isaiah chapter 49, verse 6.
It says, and he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob and to restore the preserved of Israel.
Right, man, right? It's a very light thing. We don't teach how about Shema Shai because what do we say? It says that the Lord can raise up rocks. You see? And right now, and that's why it's a blessing and mercy that the Lord is using us on the right hand side as true vessels, to push out this precious word.
Yep.
Because right now, just like the brother Gabar said, like what Jake's doing is it's damn cul-de-sac. It's dead end. It's all vague. All right, and us telling you, we should be happy that that you got a kingdom coming, that Esau about to perish, right? About to be overthrown.
And this is an act of love.
Exactly.
We're showing you love by coming out here teaching this word.
Yep. The compassion.
Yeah, this is you letting you know what's right and what's wrong.
Right.
It says, I will also give thee for a light unto the Gentiles, that thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth.
Hey, I want to make a point. It said, the Lord, what were you reading at the time?
Isaiah 49:6.
Yeah, so the Lord's telling Isaiah it's a light thing.
Yep.
So that's why we don't get ahead of ourselves like we're doing it.
Right.
That's why I said through the foolishness of this is foolish because it's already predestinated. It was already predestinated for the elect. It was already predestined for salvation. So that's why we don't get I'm high this, I'm all that.
It's already done.
It's already done.
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 21. It says, for since in the wisdom of the Most High, the world through the wisdom did not know the Most High, it pleased the Most High through the foolishness of preaching to save them that might believe.
Right, man, because
To save them that believe.
right, exactly, because what we're doing right now is a very mighty work. And people, that's from the outside looking in. They think now, look at these, these crazy ass people. With themselves.
These black guys.
These black guys.
Say it, brother.
Yeah. These niggas.
Yeah.
And spits. That's Esau. That's all they think about us. But we're doing a great mighty work. And the eyes we have about Shema Shai.
I got something in the chamber.
You got it.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. I'm going to go to the point.
We'll start at 1, Bob.
Okay, kind. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then the righteous man shall stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
What's that? They can see a great army. The apostles, the elders, the bishops, and on down to the rest of the Hakim out here. You see?
Hey, can I say something, please?
Yep.
Like when you go into Judges, when Barak stood up with the 10,000 men against the Canaanites that oppressed them, you don't think they were standing boldly?
Right, man.
When you look at Gideon, Jephthah, these judges, the Lord is raising up judges again. Man.
Right.
And we're standing in the spirit. Remember, he said, be encouraged. Be strong. And we're being strong in the spirit.
Right.
Not in the flesh. So that's why it looks foolish, because this place is carnal. So they expect, they're thinking that it's foolish that we're relying on the spirit and not the flesh.
That's right.
It says, and made no account of his labors.
Yep.
When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
They see what that deliverance, that so-called alien abduction. You're gonna be fucking bugging out. It says that people will have heart attacks.
I got that right here.
Oh yeah.
Go
This is Luke 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, distress of nations.
Guess what? That's coming. All right. A very great distress in the spirit of nations out here. Right. People are gonna feel the poverty of the Lord. All right. People are gonna feel judgment soon. Okay. Very harsh. Very harsh outcomes.
On the day the Lord is both rule and wrath.
And it says, men shall be as women.
Yeah. Damn heart attack. Because, what is that? Oh my God. People are going to actually be dying just by seeing the Lord, man.
Yeah, and the series of events that's going to take place
Yep.
before Yahweh
That
Shai
too.
comes back, they're going to be bugging out. When you can't eat, when there's a famine, when you can't feed your children, when you go into these grocery stores, the shelves are empty. When when those events take place on the earth, when the average day in Babylon is military vehicles, when you look out your blinds and you got those what's those military meals?
MRE.
You got the MREs on your porch. There goes lunch. All right. You look out your blinds. Did I get my MRE yet? Because you ain't going to the store. Because them shelves gonna be empty. The truckers ain't gonna be on the road. The truckers they gonna quit. It's gonna be time for them to protect their family.
Yeah.
They
Ezekiel
gonna be thinking about you.
Ezekiel chapter 7 said the people gonna be covered in horror.
Oh shit.
And their nays should be as feeble as water.
And for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. And that's what they're doing. I sent an article in our group chat the other night about how they withdrew this past week. There's been over $100 billion withdrawn from the banks, man. People are stocking up on survival shit. They see this shit's about to go down. That's why their heart doesn't down. They're stressed out. They don't have no power. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. That's right. The Lord is shaking everything up right now. You know? He's creating distress amongst the nations, amongst the people.
Can I read this one quick? This is Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
And what does it say? It says all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
You know, I think it was 9 and 8. Yeah, man. You know, people think they have a misconception that the Lord's coming back with hugs and kisses. Well, not for you, but for his elect. But as far as the rest of the no population here in America, they're gonna die, man. You know,
Yeah, that's why we say they missile food.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go back to. I got a couple more verses. You can read what you have.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou give him not warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way,
And in
save his life.
this instance, the wicked is talking about Jacob. It's not talking about Esau. You see? And why is Jake wicked? Because they're in the hands of Esau. You know? That Esau's polluted the Lord's inheritance. You know? You never heard it saying I'm a product of my environment? No, Jake is a product of Esau. You know?
And you may think that, well, I mean, he created black culture, man. He created this whole society where Jake got to kill each other just to get scraps.
Willie Lynch?
Yeah.
Willie Lynch letter?
Divide and conquer.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at your hand.
Right. So right now, so we gotta warn Jake. All right. But then again, you got Jake's that's in the truth. That's not warning Jake about Jacob's trouble, about nuclear missiles, about the MOTB. All right. You got a lot of Jakes out here, a lot of Israelite leaders. All right, that have a lot of blood on their hands.
You got certain. Go ahead, bro.
I was going to say,
Well, not only was they warning, they said take that jab. Excuse me, that jump shot.
You had some of them that just took like a whole year and a half off, disappeared, and came back and ain't like nothing was going on.
Well,
I'm still alive.
you got certain Israelites that don't come out when it's cold out.
Man.
The Lord is gonna require that blood on you.
Yeah, man.
Because you can't take months off and then come back out when the weather is nice. You can't do that.
Yeah. That's BS, man. Like, you can't be no damn part-time Israelite. All right, either you in or you out. You know?
You gotta do this full time, and your foot gotta be on the gas at all times.
Like, imagine you playing for a team and you always show up late to practice or a game day. You don't get cut. You see? Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what they
say,
did.
yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wicked way, if he turn not from his wickedness, nor his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered your soul.
Right, so if we so as soon as we warn Jake, they don't take heed of hey, that's not on us, that's on y'all. Right, our hands are clean. You know what I mean? Like, everything
Solomon 5 and 2. I'm just going to read to verse 5. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond that they all look for.
They go being a complete awe. Okay, people are gonna get confounded at our deliverance, man. Because right now, the nation of Israel, we're at the bottom, right? We're at the bottom of the totem pole. Everybody looks at us like savages, you know, like animals. But soon they're gonna realize that we are the chosen of the Lord.
It says, and they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, a proverb and a reproach.
Right, man. So this whole time, this man that I was calling a nigga, the whole time, this man that I was, you know, disregarding and thinking that he was invisible, this whole time, he was the Lord's chosen. He was the Lord's elect.
Remember they used to say, when we was teaching in the falls, they used to say, you out there teaching the Bible with a dress on? Niggas with no understanding. Y'all out there teaching the Bible, y'all got dresses on?
Oh, man.
Fucking stupid ass niggas, man.
Well,
And that's why it says what it just said. Mm-hmm. Now listen to this. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
Them niggas crazy.
Y'all niggas crazy. We used to go to work and hear this shit. That's why we shook the dust off you niggas, man. We don't teach out there no more. Because y'all niggas didn't want the word of Yahweh Bashim outside, man. Yeah. Niggas come up with y'all. You know? We was trying to give y'all the truth, man.
Guess what? It says in Ezekiel 33 and 33, it says soon they're going to realize that prophets have been involved. Because here it is, you got prophets out here, you know, showing you mercy, you know, through Yahweh Shema Shai, and yet you want to fan them off. But that's why the blood's going to be off our hands, and you're going to have to deal with prophecies. You see?
If I could say real quick, that word derision means to laugh at. So you got people like Christians, like vocab, they'll dress up like us. So they dress and try to look like us, and make fun of us with skits, private eye for the house guys. See? These people will be confounded in a major way. That's what the Lord told them. Stand still and I'll fight for you. The Lord's fighting for us. All we gotta do is just keep fighting for our salvation. You know, teach the word, have faith. We don't gotta win a debate. You know, we don't gotta get a carnal win on this side. That's gonna be the victory.
Yeah, we don't have to prove anything. We have the truth. Boom. We don't have to, like your brother said, we don't have to debate you. And that's why a lot of these people are in an uproar, because it's a bunch of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans claiming that they are the true people of the Bible. So they're upset. They have a problem with that. But if we was out here teaching Christianity and Jesus loves everybody, nobody would have an issue with that.
But that proves that this gospel is not of this world. You know? Right now, because the words that we say is through Yahweh Shema Shai, by Shem and Prophet Josh, right? Because this is true wisdom, divine wisdom.
And also, you know, since we've been to America, since we've been in Babylon, Esau is always trying to separate himself from us, right?
All the time.
Whites only this. So now we separating ourselves from you. Now you upset. What you mean we don't want to be with you, nigga. Yeah. This is an Israelite only water fountain over here. We can only drink of these waters.
Right.
It's our bathroom.
Yeah. It's like, this is our house, man. One more verse, then God for this got it. It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints?
Hey, that's that pride. Hey, that reminded me of that movie. What's that shit called? Hateful Eight. It was the humanitarian. It was like, I don't care if you don't think he's still a nigga. Yeah. And that's how these heathens look at it. I don't care if he's part of the Lord's chosen. He's still a dirty nigga to me. Yeah. You know, but guess what? That's why we're gonna have all your ass in slavery soon, man. You know?
That's that perception.
Yeah.
How they look, and even Jake do that. Like Jamie Foxx was talking about it, how he said even black people, they suffer from racism and perceptionism. Meaning, like if they get on a plane and they see it's a Jake flying, they get like nervous. But if they see it's an Edomite, they think I'm good, I'm safe. So it's like they see brothers reading the Bible, I don't know. Yeah. But Esau reading the Bible, that's a fact. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because all they see in the churches is those white images. So people are, subconsciously programmed to believe that Esau is quote unquote the good guy. Yeah. But for the scriptures, he's the bad guy.
And if you do the scriptures say never trust thine enemies. Exactly. So when you get on that plane and you see that Edomite flying, you should be like, damn. You know? When you see a Jake, you should be more comfortable with Jake.
Yeah, like an example, when we tell a nigga about the CBD DC and the federal digital payment system and all of that. Niggas don't want to hear us, but then you show them a white man in the video explaining it. It's all ears then.
We was at camp a couple years ago and taking a square for a Toronto with Billy Graham.
Oh my God! You told that him, my J. Yeah. Damn, bro.
That fat now is coming July 4th. Happy Independence Day.
Good.
Right.
I got
Hold up.
I'm done.
Second Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 15. And the Lord, Yahweh, sent to them by his messenger.
And that's one thing too. The Lord has always been sending out his men. All right, since the beginning of the time in the garden. It says that the what's that Genesis was that 3 I believe 2 divided. It says that the mountain of the Lord walks in the earth. Meaning what? Meaning that he had men out there preaching, just like today, man. Right? There's no new thing under the sun. Okay.
He said,
Yeah, man, Yahweh Shema Shai has sent men out here, to not only to reject, but guess what? The Gentiles. All right, it's that Joel 3. It says, bring up the mighty men who playing war among the Gentiles. You see, and that's what we're doing. Right? Everybody's getting earful with the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Right?
the Lord, Yahweh of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up bedtimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
That would say compassion upon his people. All right, this right here is the love right here. Okay, and then on top of that, you would have Jakes that would say, well, how does God love me in this condition? Well, right here. All right, this is the secret place. All right, come rest with us. But Jake, they don't see that because they're carnal. All right, but that's why this is only for who? The elect, the house of David. But y'all will die. All right.
But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh.
But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. In the book of Judges, the Lord kept sending deliverers and judges, and Jake still kept going off. And they knew they were Israelites. You had a priest that had graven images inside his house. Come on, man. So
This is the last time that we're going to go off as a nation. This is the last time, because this is the last captivity. When you read the book of Judges, we were going in and out of captivity as a nation, as a people.
Yep.
So this is the last time that we're going to go off as a nation. Now, the law, statutes, and commandments are going to be programmed into us. All right, as a nation of people, and we're going to live in peace and harmony. All right?
Yeah.
Now is not the time. You got people, every day I go to work, I got Jake trying to get you to sign positions so they can fucking run positions also. Because they want to continue to further Babylon.
Yep.
We're not in the business of furthering Babylon. We're in the business of getting the fuck out of here.
right.
Okay? So this is the last time this is the last hoorah for our people, man.
Right.
The Lord is getting ready to deliver us from the land of the north and all the land where he scattered us.
Right.
That's why you see brothers out here break up.
Esau is done. Esau, the dollar is done. All right. Everybody here is through. Everybody here is fat, overweight. All right. Everything that America stands for is played out. America's not as prime anymore. Okay. The food, horrible. Everything is processed.
The lab-grown chicken is here.
Yeah.
Hey, I was talking to Edomite I work with, and he told me that in the military now it's timeout cards.
What was that?
Like, say, like if a person getting barked on or yelled at by the sergeant, they could go.
Oh,
He like,
He really has his control.
they get a moment to themselves. They could sit to the sides.
Remember last week I seen that article online where I said they giving children in school extra credit if they eat bugs. So they preparing you.
Oh yeah,
They giving you extra credit.
Yeah.
So your son or your daughter come home, hey, I get extra credit if I eat bugs. And these are the real things that's taking place.
In America.
What's that chick name? Lupita? The dark African chick. She played on the movie Us. She in the Jordan Peele movies.
Yeah.
She was at one of them award shows. She had the ants on the sucker.
Oh,
and she was sucking the ants. You seen that? So they using these celebrities to make it seem like it's bugs are a normal thing to eat.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she bugged out.
Man.
Not the messengers of Yahweh, Christ is word, and not the prophets to the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy.
And that's just like today. All right, hey, what did Yahushua say? He said, "Woe to you that laugh now, because guess what? You're gonna cry later." Hey, keep mocking, keep scoffing, because everything that you say to the Most High's men, everything that you did to them, you know, to offend them, the Lord's gonna get your ass back for that.
That's what. Oh, no, you good, bro. And I was gonna say that's why they compare the days of the Yahushua to the days of Noah. The brother just read they were destroyed until there was no remedy. During the days of Noah, right, the elect was 8. Everybody else drowned and perished. They died. Most High had absolutely no mercy on their ass, man. And now it's gonna be the same way. Back then you drowned, which is a terrible way to die, and now you're gonna burn with millions on top of millions degrees of Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
Just a quick one. 2nd Ezra 9 and 11, going off that precept. It says, "And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty."
Right now, Jake is about liberty right now. Right now, Jake has the grace period to come back to the Lord and repent. You see?
Freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
Look what freedom has done to Jake. Everything that Jake has been through here in America, and you fast forward to the ancestors of these enslaved people, look at what they're doing here with their freedom. Jake was in a better spirit in slavery.
Yeah.
More wholesome. The wife was loyal.
Listen,
You know?
I was gonna say in the law, because freedom destroys the nation, right? When you read the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, if you think about it, you can't do what you want to do. You can't eat what you want to eat. You have to follow a certain way. In Esau's kingdom, it's do as thou wilt.
Yeah.
And that destroys your spirit. You had the nigga the other day. What happened? He died over some fucking shrimp. He shouldn't.
Right.
Shrimp is against the law.
Right.
When you're in that spirit, you don't think about the consequences.
Yeah.
And you're drunk.
That's why the Lord said their heart is far from me.
Yeah.
They're not even thinking. They're not thinking about Yahweh Shem Shai. And their thought is what? Evil continually.
Now that shrimp should be in the fucking water.
Yep.
But in Esau's kingdom, it's getting ate.
Hey, I got a precept real quick for that. This is Judges 21 and 25. In those days, there was no king in Israel. Every man did that which was right in his own eyes.
It's like right now, you gotta think about it, man. Take a sheep. Okay, take a sheep. Every take a sheep, we're gonna follow that. All right, and what has Esau produced a chick to follow? Look at this. It was about what? Freedom and right flesh. And being that there's no king over Israel right now, they're going everywhere. All right.
The scriptures say that the leaders of my people caused them to err. You look at who Jake looks up to his leaders, man.
Lil
All
Uzi.
These mega stars, they're nothing but soaked in wickedness, man.
Lil Uzi. Niggas is happy that Jay-Z is worth 2.5 now. So fucking what?
Their leaders call themselves little baby. Your leader is someone that says, I'm little baby. But back in 2nd Ezra 9, and that's black culture. You know, all these nations is getting their. Could you imagine if Judah had a continent?
Right now?
You know what I mean?
Man.
Could you imagine if there was a land that you as a black person would go to? Could you imagine that?
What king themselves are?
They would die. They can't have a currency. They couldn't have a standing government.
Nope.
They can't have a rulership, but they'll be like, what's up, king? Hey, queen. You know?
Freak shorty and start a damn farm if you do so.
Right?
Hell, yeah.
A school. You know? 2nd Ezra 9 and 11. And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was opened unto them.
Here, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, this is compassion right here. All right, what is that? Romans 10, it says, how have they not heard?
Yeah.
You see, and the men of the Lord are out here. So there's no excuse, all right? There's no damn excuse.
Yeah.
Psalms 19, it says, our line is going out throughout the whole earth. There's nowhere where our voices are not heard.
They in that.
And it reads, it says, and a place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by
Hey,
pain.
and what's that? That's judgment. What's that in Jeremiah? It says, sword, you know, because Jake right here, you know, like, you know, right now, in this present time, they believe that America, like this is always going to be just steady, you know? Yeah, we got it.
Jeremiah 15 and verse 1. Then said Yahweh Bashem Shai unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be so very
Why should you good? Yeah.
cast them out of my sight, let them go forth.
Piss posh niggas. You niggas gotta get done away with the side, man. 2/3. See?
And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth?
And can I say real quick? Now, when you read about John the Baptist, guess what he was telling Jake? To repent.
Yep.
So there's going to come a time where we're not going to keep telling Jake, hey, just repent. Don't serve the Lord. There's going to come a time where we say, hey, your ass going to be judged. The Lord going to judge you. And so this is the mercy. The doors of mercy are closing. You know?
Well, actually, it's a crack left. You know, you crack the door and
Yeah.
you leave it so you can see. That's all that's
Like,
left.
who out there?
Yeah.
Who out there?
That's it.
And get them out hot.
Then shalt thou tell them, thus saith God, such as for death, death, and such as for the sword, to the sword,
Yeah, man. So the
and such as for the famine, to the famine, and such as for the captivity, to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dog to tear, and the fowls of the heavens, and the beasts of the earth, and all of the
Man, that's what these are the words of the Lord. These not our words. All right. So right here, we're just relaying the message that the Lord said unto Jacob, you know, his people. All right, right here, this message right here does not sound good. All right, a sword to slay. Who the slayer? Esau. Right now, Esau is getting shit ready and laced up for Jake, man. All right, he's sharp. What's that? Ezekiel 21. The sword is getting furbished. Okay, what the said what the food captivity to the captivity. All right, people are going to be being thrown into fucking FEMA camps. All right, being sacrificed by the Satan by taking that old TV. Things about to get really bad, and that's Jacob's trouble right there.
verse 5, it says, "For who shall have pity on thee, O Jerusalem? Who shall call thee?"
Not us, because what they said, they said that don't cry or pray for them, man, because here it is, you want to go worship Esau, yourself, you woman, Satan, but here it is, we already telling you, hey, that's the wrong way, so fuck you niggas, man, all right, you niggas scoff at us, you know, you niggas constantly want to come up against us, all right, and that's all the 12 tribes, man, all the wicked of our people.
It
All right.
says, "And who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?" Verse 6, "Thou hast forsaken me, said the Lord. Thou art gone backward. Therefore will I stretch out my hand against thee and destroy thee. I am weary with repentance."
And that's just like Jake. You know, Jake's so-called doing good. He can take 3 steps forward, take 5 steps back, man. He just got out of jail. Now he's back in jail. You see, Jake is going backwards.
Well, the dude that beat up Takashi, he just got free from doing 8 years.
Oh shit.
So Esau's correctional facility didn't teach him nothing.
Damn.
This is Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Right, man, because you know people like, especially in these times, man. I remember I was watching the elder Damaso Potts video a couple months back, and basically the vid was he's going into about being wise out here, man. 'Cause people out here, they can snap at any moment. You know, people out here are crazy, man. You gotta be circumspect. You got like basically you gotta keep your head on a swivel. You see, people out here will turn your ass like
You gotta
that.
be circumspect.
Yeah, man.
It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Yep.
Wherefore,
Very evil, man. You know, like, listen, I never listen. Growing up, okay, like in America, you had wickedness, you know, all around, of course. But now this shit is getting more wicked. You got Transformers. You got you know sodomites, man. You got man. You brothers know.
You can identify what you want to. You can make up your own shit.
You can't identify as Israelite though.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It's that. You gotta be wicked.
Evil good.
Hey, you look at this place, right? This country's full of food shortages, inflation, crime is going to the fucking moon. And what is this president worried about? This administration worried about Ukraine, and they're worried about Uganda. Uganda for taking away the rights from those people, man. So they don't care about you. They want you to live in this polluted diarrhea. That's all this society is.
So you're gonna have more Ugandanites coming to America than they know.
Yeah.
They said, fuck that. Let me just snap Babylon.
GMS Uganda.
Here you got all these products here in Babylon, and they don't even hear about them.
No, we Israelites.
Oh, okay.
We just teaching the Bible.
Okay, well, hi, y'all.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm trying to get things started. I'm a Buffalo rapper here, so.
You're an Israelite too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're an Israelite too. Serve God.
$30 an hour, 40 what you need.
Nah, we good.
Good.
This the real money right here.
So I usually have them doing purple and yellow, but hopefully.
Alright.
That's going off here.
Have a good one.
Last verse. Ephesians 5:17. Wherefore be ye not unwise. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Yeah, man. Basically, be smart right here. You know what I mean? Like, basically, keep your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Now, of course, you may make mistakes here and there, but hey, learn. You know, you gotta go get up, learn from them, and keep it pushing.
But not your sins weigh you down.
Exactly.
Falls 7 times.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit.
And that's both ways. Spiritually, you know, don't get too indulged in this world, man. And then also too, carnally, but don't, you know what I mean? You gotta, if you want to drink, hey, don't overindulge it because that can foggle your mind. That can keep you off the, you know, being on the path of righteousness. You see?
Spirit.
Exactly.
Say, wine is a mockery. You know,
Yeah.
if you don't act like a man before, when you're drunk, it's gonna come out. You know, you're gonna perish yourself.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
That's plain. You know, like, come on, man. People think that what we're doing right now is evil. You're like, am I right? People think that this is not the light. They think that this is darkness. But now, we're the light in the darkness. People out here, they're in gross darkness. You know,
They say this. They call it hate speech. Like you already said, anything that's not true is considered hate in the society. This ain't. Well, it's hate speech towards the other nations. I guess you can say that. But we're here for the elect of our people.
And guess what? These are the words of the Lord. So these are not our words.
I got a precept.
Baba Bashar?
Yep.
This is real quick. Luke 10:16. He that heareth you heareth me,
Right.
and he that despises you despises me, and he that despises me despises him that sent me.
That's right. So ultimately, you don't despise us. You despise Yahweh Shemal Shai.
You hate God.
You ain't going. You see? So ultimately, if you got a problem with us, hey, that's not our words. You got to take it up with the Lord.
Take it up with the big dog.
Yeah, and guess what? The Lord is going to deal with you if you got a problem.
Why you mad at the weatherman?
Yeah, man. Hey, what's that song by James Brown? It says, Papa don't take no mess.
Yep.
God don't take no mess, man.
You be having Jake's mad at the mailman because they ain't bring their income tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro.
They cuss the mail. You ain't got my check.
I'm Hey, what's that term? Don't be the messenger.
Yeah.
Hey,
They just spies.
yeah, don't be the messengers. How you gonna try to, kill the mailman for not giving your mail? He just picking up the things from the post office to bring it out. It's not his problem.
That used to be an act of war.
Yeah.
This is madness.
This is blasphemy.
No, Mariah, hold on. After Mariah, you got it, bro.
This from Daily Mail. It says drone footage reveals devastation brought on town of Rolling Fork by ball wide 80-mile-per-hour tornado that barreled through Mississippi.
Ooh, tornado, damn, that's a tempest right there, man.
Thousands without power, only
Damn, that happened where? Mississippi. Damn, tornado? Damn, man. Hey, the Most High is constantly visiting the earth. You had, what's that man quake in Turkey? The recently you had one,
It was a tornado in Los Angeles. They was investigating it.
oh shit.
They said they don't get tornadoes in that area, but that's the Most High.
Damn. Yeah, man, the Lord, man, listen, bro. I never seen so many signs of my life, like growing up in America. I've never seen tornadoes like this, earthquakes, solar eclipses, never like this in my life.
everywhere you go,
Yeah.
the weather is fucked up.
Yeah.
Buffalo got record snow, man. They had separate, what is it? They had 3 different snowfalls. It was 2.5 feet.
People died.
Yeah. Black women die, right? In the snow.
They died on TikTok.
Yeah.
Somebody votes got whatever. And said,
Oh, shit.
dead bodies.
Hey,
That's judgment.
So you guys who took that
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 82, verses 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Yeah, man. That right. You got it.
And that goes back to the weather being messed up too, because things is out of whack. Things is opposite.
Brothers in Texas, in Mississippi, they be out there teaching at night looking like us.
Yeah.
They got on layers. And
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's unusual for them.
Yeah. Well, shit, I believe a couple months ago, it was like snowing in like Northern California. It was like a power outage. It's snowing in California. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure in certain parts of like that mountain that does snow, but like for the most part, not like that. Like power outage, come on. Exactly.
and that's another thing too. There's a lot of power outages.
Yeah.
All the power going out.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. And thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire.
True. Storm and tempest, tornadoes, and the flame of devouring fire. What's that? Nuclear destruction.
Yep.
You see? Because this place is wicked.
Yep.
This place deserves to be burned. All right? And guess what? If you don't see why this place deserves to be burned, guess what? You got to be burned too.
Yeah.
All right? This shit is fucked up here, man. Our babies are through here. Our women are us as men are oppressed on every side, man.
You can't be a man in Babylon. You gotta tiptoe.
Yep. Now you
If you try to be a man, they'll say it's toxic masculinity. And that's why through the spirit, a lot of these red pill men are coming out through the internet, which I watch a lot of their videos because it's good information.
Yeah.
The Lord is putting the man-like spirit back in the earth.
Yep.
But that like one of the dudes said, I think it was what the fuck is his name? Andrew Tate. He said when shit hits the fan, feminists, everybody revolts, goes back to their natural gender.
Yep.
Right? And he used an example. He said when the men in Ukraine, when that war happened in Ukraine, the men couldn't leave the country, but the women, they could fucking go and do whatever they wanted to do. But the children, but the men had to stand and fucking fight.
And the women that were left there, hey, whatever happened, happened.
Yeah.
You know?
And best believe that you women in the U.S. military was going to war. All right, you about to get drafted to war. All right,
Booty.
for real. Yeah.
That's about the dictionary visit. It says come to a person to
Guess what? That's balance. Okay.
Unfortunately, the click, it needs to pass it out.
Damn, and guess what? These people, these inhabitants and Americans about to get passed down, man. Because one can say, oh yeah, there's always been tornadoes. But guess what? Not from the Lord all the time. Well, excuse me, I'm saying this. All the storms is from the Lord, but you're gonna know that it was the Lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna know that it was like a great storm. You
It's
see?
gonna get to a point
The
where
natural rhythm of the earth.
Yeah, thank you.
it's
Wow.
gonna get to a point where people have to acknowledge that this is divine judgment.
Yeah.
Well, it said the Lord will visit with thunder.
Yeah.
When you go in the scriptures, when the Lord thunders, some heard a voice and some heard lightning.
Yep.
So the signs, we can hear that it's the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can see the signs. So these people, they don't see what we see. What Mary say? If you can look in my eyes, you can see what I see. And we see this bitch is done, man. You know?
True. All right, you heard that, right?
The wars don't never last long. You see the whore of Levi's concubine?
Oh
Her
man.
ass got separated into 12 pieces.
Damn. After she got hurt. Yeah.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
It said rebellious children. All right, and then I believe it said fucking Samuel said being rebellious as witchcraft. Chicks out here are sick, witches, man. You got chicks out here that actually practice Satanism, and all other kinds of demonic, acts, man. You see?
I say, and that cover, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right, add sin to sin. All right, and that's one thing too. Jake is constantly piling sin on top of sin. All right, they may commit adultery this day, tomorrow do the same thing, and then do some other shit. And then after that, they may kill or murder, Israelite brother or sister. You see, Jake is all about wickedness. The 2/3 of our people. Okay, and that's one thing too. The reason why the Lord is going to kill Jake because Jake is meant to be righteous.
And then, like
You
I
see?
said, with the age, with the technology age, you can now broadcast over this.
Yeah.
Do the shit on Facebook
Yeah.
Live.
Right.
You
Yeah.
actually got people doing wicked shit online.
Yeah. Right.
One of my friends in the world, right, dude, I know, he sent me something yesterday, and you said you could broadcast your wickedness, and this was Eve, right? She was with a dude, she was with another man, not her man. She was giving him the top, right?
Fellatio.
And this nigga called, and she got the joint in her, she doing what she do, and she talking to this nigga. And she like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back, and she's being a complete adulteress, man. That's raw, and the shit is on camera. The nigga recording it.
And she got skeeted on, right?
Nah, she didn't get that on, but she.
No, I seen the video,
she was
yeah.
being an adulteress, and he was being an adulterer. So in a righteous kingdom,
Get
that
put
would
to
be
death.
ching ching
Yeah.
off with the head.
And that right there, that really hurts me. Like adultery, that whole. When it comes to man and woman, like that's my position. When you take it upon yourself to go out there and do some, to commit adultery. That's why he says like they gotta be put to death, man.
And then it's in the open with no type of shame,
man.
On
the social media.
That's why I said she wiped their mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And she literally wiped her mouth. Like,
And then she
That's why he says never touch
Man.
thy enemy. Now, of course, Esau, that's talking about Esau, but guess what? So was the nigga woman, bro. Fucking enemy, man. She's right now. She's hand in hand with Esau.
what Jake said, that part.
Yeah, man.
Let me get this. Just on these hoes. The Lord tell you all about it. You know what I'm saying? He got the answers to all your questions. Yeah. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 7. It say, for at the window of my house I looked through the casement, and I beheld among the simple ones, and I discerned among the youth a young man void of understanding. Passing through the street near her corner, he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the sun got rest. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot, sometime of heart.
Can I say something? These women, they got all this fucking makeup and baby, this
That's really the worst.
Yeah, you know what? Cause like you will be the girl, like oh shit, like then when she start fucking with her, you like damn.
You ain't gonna look like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
They need to do the ice bucket challenge. Wash that makeup off.
yeah. Right. It say, she is loud and stubborn, and her feet abide not in her house.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
That must be
Because
sleepwalking.
why? Because you basically be gathering abroad, man.
Yeah,
You basically be gathering abroad, man. Why you think these all these bitches getting kidnapped or getting killed or being chased somewhere in Brooklyn? Remember that one video? I believe it was in parts of Brooklyn. This random ass dude, this tall ass dude, face mask, chased the bitch in her apartment. Listen, man, it's about to get worse. Why you think he saw these releasing movies like the Boston Strangler, what's it called? Run, Sweetheart, Run. These are all omens, you see, because in these last days, people's gonna realize that I do need a man. I do need a man of the Lord to protect me.
Like Michael 7 and 10.
Yep, It's got Isaiah 32. It says that eventually man of the Lord is gonna be a co-worker with it, for them. You see?
Cause all these women do, they on social media naked and showing their ass, literally.
Soon they're gonna be naked in the frame.
Yep,
Right, man. You look at what's going on in Sweden and in France and all those European nations, right? They let in all those migrants and shit, and they're raping the living shit out of them, man. There's something like 5,000 to 6,000 women getting raped every day in fucking Sweden.
Yeah.
That's coming here, man, because these women, they advertise. You know?
And it's like when growing up, I've never seen, a push of normalization of people showing their body out. That was always looked down upon when I was growing up. Like, oh, she's a hoe. I know she's a hoe. Nipples showing. They had a thing called slut walk. What the hell is that, man? You women are so damn shameless. Excuse me, shameful. All right.
Say now is she without, and now in the street, in life, and wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him. And this thing about you niggas be fucking these bitches, fucking there like, oh yeah, I got it. No, bitch, no, that bitch got you.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. Yeah.
Yep. That's why it's so that Ecclesiastes says that she was snared. Yeah, man.
So she caught him and kissed him, and with his imputed face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day I have paid my vows. Therefore I came forth to meet thee diligently to seek thy face, and I have found you. Tapestries and carved works with fine linen of Egypt.
She getting that wickedness ready.
Yep.
She getting it nice for you so you can be bamboozled.
Smelling good and shit.
Hey,
It's
like, these women are like Catwoman.
Yeah.
Like it's like how Catwoman she'll kiss Batman and say, oh, you so thank you, you
Take
saved
me
me,
to the bank.
and then
Niggas
yeah, man.
They're seductive.
Yeah, man. That's why it says don't stumble upon the beauty of a woman. All right, they're Satanists too. Just like Esau was a damn deceiver. You see Esau like, look, oh, good white man, blue eyes, blonde hair. The whole time he's a fucking serial killer.
Right.
Just like Esau, just like the woman, man. And that's all races of women on this side here in America.
They say, I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, loaves, and cinnamon.
And now it's old, stink, bad body work.
Ugh.
That shit stinks.
Ass sense.
Like this.
Yeah, bitch, you're a bitch.
Spray, that's what they call it.
What scripture is
Not
that?
spray.
Come, let us take our fill of love into the morning. Let us solace ourselves with love. For the good man is not at home. He is gone on a long journey.
Yeah, bro. See, these women are.
But this back then. So you know these
Yeah.
swords 10,000
Hey.
times.
It's like it, bro. And that's why it says there's a little wickedness when it comes to wickedness of a woman, because oh man, they have no wisdom. Like, they have no wisdom, man. That's why that's why they're out here just doing all kinds of wickedness and setting, and constantly getting men in trouble, constantly getting men, in trouble with Esau. These women are fucking wicked, man.
It say,
Damn.
he has taken a bag of money with him and will not come home, and he will come home at the appointed day.
Oh my goodness.
With much fierce speech, she caused them to yield, and with flattery of her lips, she forced them.
Got him.
That's why you said, nah, you ain't get hurt. She got you.
Yeah, she forced you.
She got you. She trapped you.
And guess what? It's that kobah. That kobah got it. That pum pum. It's the flesh, you see?
He say, he goes after her straightway, as an ox goes to the slaughter.
Oh, he just.
Man, he's in a trance.
Head first.
Got him.
He say, or as a fool to the correction of the stock.
Hey, let me say spiritually, this is what's going to happen with Jacob and Mark. Because that's the great whore.
Yep.
This is the tactics of how a whore will get a man to lie in bed with her. So what you think the great whore of Babylon is going to do for you to lie in bed with her? It said, feed you being idols. Offered unto idols.
Yeah. Yo, people about to get sacrificed out here, man. People about to get sacrificed to Satan. Yeah.
It say, he go after her straightway as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stock. To a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hastens to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life.
It's a trap.
You went and got that pussy released for your life.
It's a trap.
Now you adultery.
They call those things the field and they go ding. Mine is it's like a mine.
Yeah.
What they call it, thirst trap.
Yeah. Oh, third. Yeah.
Just catch your foot or like a bear trap or something.
Yeah,
Walk
bear
through
trap.
and it just clamp your ass.
No, it's a snare.
And guess what? And these jakes out here, they having children with these dead mans, these monsters. You see? Man.
And I've been through that in the truth not that. I've been through examples in the truth where a woman will try to give you some box and she's got a man.
Man.
That's that scripture. I've been through that numerous of times. Bitch, get the fuck away from me. I don't want no parts of you. No.
He asked like, are you single? You got a man? Well, yeah, but
I heard of you told me kind of sort of maybe. That's fucking wicked, man.
yes,
Yeah or nay?
Kind of sort of maybe.
Say, let not your heart incline to her ways, go not astray in her path, for she has cast down many wounded, yea, many strong men have been slain by her.
And guess what? That fool's got
bodies. She got bodies and bodies.
Man. And that proves that a woman is a wicked person because she's always ran by Satan. Only somebody that got Satan will do that very verbal
Satan
act.
will jump on your woman to get to you.
Yeah.
Everything will be good, and he'll go get on your woman, and your woman will activate the fuck out of you.
This is Proverbs 9 and 17. Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. And those who commit adultery, they feel like they get more. And really destroying your soul.
All is mainly in the music. It's mainly in the music, man.
Black culture, yes.
They push that shit.
I remember I was just thinking about that shit on the ride here. That fucking one song back in the day. I got it, man.
What your man got to do with me?
That shit was wicked as hell. I'm not trying to hear that, see?
Well, you had R. Kelly and whoever, same girl. That's it, with the same girl.
Well, shit, you had to take on a podcast. He said a woman that's taken by a man find it more attractive.
That's wicked as fuck.
That's wicked, man. But guess what? That's the spirit that Babylon produces out here.
That's why,
Yeah, man. That's why here in America, the most wicked places, like as far as being here in America, well, I'm saying not most wicked places. Like being a as far as adultery goes, because they be like, I got a work husband, work boyfriend. See, that shit wicked, man. And then on top of that, you see this man every day. You constantly see him. And guess what? What's next? Fucking bond builds. Then what's that bond build? They got lunch together. By the time you know, you commit adultery, man. Yeah, man, that's wicked.
remember we was at camp, it was at the He knew about the like all that. He was fucking with the girl. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the problem. He's looking at his brother as a nigga and not a brother.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, man. That's how you
This is Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord, God, my Shalom, God, said unto him, go to the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
Yes, sir. Right now we're signing crying, man, about the total wickedness of the manner of these people out here, man. All right, we were signing crying about how we getting done here in Babylon, about how the way life is reigned here. Okay, we're signing crying to Yahweh Shai about everything that's going on throughout Babylon.
Yeah, this is no way for society to function for success.
Yep.
The food, under what is it, standard American diet.
Yep.
The food, the education.
Oh man.
And he said, Rockefeller said, I want a nation of not thinkers but workers. Your military, your family unit. A man's morale is how you keep the country. As the king saw the people, you got Babel invited. Your government's finished. Your judicial system hasn't fixed nothing. The correctional facilities, all you're doing is breeding more babies and useless eaters. No one is in the spirit outside of us but saying, hey, you gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up and see what's really happening out here. We're in the future. We're in 2023 and look at this shit. It's getting worse. It's devolving.
It says, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Yep.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity.
Yep. Right, man. The people about
It says, slay utterly old and young.
Slave utterly old and young. Okay, it don't matter the age, man. All right, just know that wicked Israelites are going to be judged because you got wicked Israelites that are up in age that produces other wicked Israelites. All right, just like how you got Edomites that produces other little evil ass Edomites. You got Israelites that got 2/3 that produces other 2/3, man. And they all got to get done away with.
Yeah, you got little niggas and big niggas.
Yeah, exactly. Little Joker and Big Joker.
Yep.
Big Tom.
And then Big Joker has Baby Joker.
Exactly.
And if you look at the way society is being ran, like if you a man of the Lord and you got kids, you look at your kids like, man, the Lord got to get us out of here.
Yes.
Your kids growing up in this shit is poisoning them, man.
Yeah, man.
They going to school and they got laws in place that they gonna teach them this curriculum and that curriculum. But then when they come home, you gotta tell them what's really right.
Yeah.
Hey, remember the Biden administration is in high support for children transitioning to a different sex.
Yep.
They got that, what was it? They're trying to make the Parents' Bill of Rights. And the Biden administration is speaking out against that, where they have to show parents.
Hey,
They don't want to.
but that proves that America is spiritual Sodom. See that proves that this place is spiritual Sodom, man. And what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? It got destroyed, man. So how much more this place?
And he said Sodom and Gomorrah was an example to those that should live on God.
Exactly.
And what's going on with the children, according to prophecy, the days a lot, but also too, that's the agenda of the elites.
Oh yeah,
Where it says that the state will raise the children.
Yep.
Real quick, it's the New World Order book. It says the New World Order will include changes in the family. It says most marriages will be legalized. Parents will not be allowed to raise their children. The state will.
Property.
Yep.
Damn.
Look what the state is doing.
And they already started because they created a society where both parents have to work. Their children are in school, get to
Guess what? All that shit right now, that is constantly on social media. That's constantly in the environment. Hey, you got children not only changing, their gender, but now they got kid air and they paint their nails.
They saying that the children could do this at fucking 8 years old?
Younger than that.
Three. Yeah.
Well, hey, I was way off.
And then, and another thing, they got these things called pronouns. So
Yeah.
they call themselves they or them. That's in the scriptures. When Yahushua asked that man, he said, "Who are you?" He said, "My name is Legion, for for we're many. When you call one person they, you're calling yourself many people. So they're telling those are the demons out there.
Yep. And then I got some points to make. To prove that you had at the LGBT march with those females, it was a demon in the midst of them. I don't know if you've seen it. It was like
I seen that shit. It was moving around. and shit.
Yeah.
I seen that
Travis
shit.
Scott concert.
No.
Oh.
It's like a gay joint.
Yeah, it was outside.
It was like an apparition. Crowd. Like,
Hey, those spirits are out there, man.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I'm talking about the.
All right, and it says, the state will raise your children. All women will be employed by the state and not allowed to be homemakers.
That not right now. Everywhere you go, it's a woman. Call customer service. Hello, my name is Keisha. How may I help you? We'll go to Mickey D. Go to McDoubles. Go to St. Dollar. Walmart.
I can say this: women actually frown upon they frown upon their natural duties.
Yep.
All I do is stay home and take care of the kids. I want to get out. That's an important role in the family. But women will frown upon that, and they look at it as if it's
Punishment or something.
previous.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful role. All I do is stay in here, and I take care of the kids, and I clean and I cook. Well, guess what? You get ready. That's getting ready to be.
that's mostly the black women.
Yeah, that's
Guess
Eve.
what? You want to eat?
That
You want
is
to go out? Well, go take it outside and start a garden.
I got something.
The black woman is dirty and lazy.
It's the book of
that's a fact.
Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out their breath to give suck to their young ones, but the daughter of my people is become cruel.
Yeah, man. You know, that's one thing too. The black women, the Latino women, but mainly the black women. Okay, because they're the main culprit. All right, they're right hand in hand with Esau. They're
We talk bad about the sisters.
right. Fuck them sisters, man. All right, they don't care about us. A black woman will look at you, frown. She will call you a nigga, say you ain't shit. And here comes Esau. How you doing, Esau? How you doing, sir? Just like the video, you had the black woman. She bowed down to that elite dude. She said, "Oh, thank you."
King,
Yeah.
There's certain weak ass Israelites, they won't watch your videos because you get on Eve too much.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you, niggas.
Yeah, man.
Go watch somebody else then.
Yeah.
They're gonna be deceived, man.
And going back to the point about that sea monster, a sea monster or animal, they'll take care of their cub or
That's
their baby.
Lamentations is that give suck.
It's hard to find a black woman that breastfeeds her baby.
Yeah.
It
Like,
hurt.
oh, it hurt, and all this shit. It feel weird.
A lot of
people stuff that
A lot of times, if I work in the store, I see Eve all the time. She'll be walking, and her kids will be like fucking 8 feet behind her.
Right.
I'm like, damn, it's like, and they be little toddlers, 3 years old. She walking like this, and they can't bring it back there. They just snatched up and get in. It's like, damn, like, you ain't even watching the kids.
But then if they do get snatched up, now the GoFundMe and the tears come in.
Yep.
You be fucking pregnant and smoking outside in the winter, the baby stroller.
Or in the
Not even
car.
wearing a jacket.
Just a little more.
Yep.
This is on the family structure. Which in the 1950s, Esau had a term called the nuclear family, where the husband went to work, the wife stayed at home. That's where the white picket fence, all that
Yeah.
comes from. And that's completely destroyed now. It says,
It's not yet. This society moved farther away from that, getting more and more and more.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. It says, and not allowed to be homemakers, which he put a spell on you to make yourself not want to do that. Divorce will become exceedingly easy, and monogamous marriage will be slowly phased out.
Damn. And guess what? Every woman out here, they're constantly getting caught by all kinds of men, and they're not even taking it, if you will. That's why how Shai said this is going to be a dark generation, man. I've never seen like this in my life. All right? This shit is sick out here, man. And people think that it's normal. But that proves that this place is upside down.
Foundation on the course.
Like, I remember, like, when I was growing up, not 10 years ago, when I first started fucking shit, like, you fucking girls, you was like, yo, you go like shit like that, or like, yo, like, you hit it, you can't hit it, you quit it, it's like, yo, you can't hit it, you quit it, like, bitch, you know, shit, but you.
That's yours.
Now shit do that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but, like, oh, you fucking, so what?
Can I fuck this man too?
Yeah.
each other brother and sister.
Yep.
And look, it says, the United States will play a major role in bringing it into the world.
And that's that wine.
Yup.
Of course.
That's that wine.
That westernization.
And that's why these nations are starting to hate Babylon, because that's prophecy. It says the nations are drinking the wine before the nations are mad. They're realizing that your ways are the ways of death and wickedness.
That's why you had China about 2 years ago. They excommunicated all Western ideology, even names. You can't be in China and call yourself John Smith. You know?
Even haircuts too.
Yep. And sissy boys on the television. And then even Russia came out against that too now, recently.
Back in Ezekiel 9 and 6, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
Forget them.
Hey man, and listen, these young guys, women out here, they're off the wall, man. They're off the wall. Like that's why he says, what's that? He says, a wicked mother is just like the same with the daughter, or something like that. Like they're hand in hand, man. You know, because there's no father or man in that household to guide that that very young and tender woman. But yet she looking at her mother going out partying every day, having all kinds of men inside her the house.
Mothers is their friends though.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not their moms. They hang with their mom. They
Yep.
do wickedness with their mom. They're not being guided.
It says, come not there any man of all women to mark.
Yeah, who's that? The elect. Now, mark going, that word means the wall, which means to be what? Exempt from judgment.
That's the mark that we want.
Exactly.
We don't want the other mark.
And that mark was spiritual, right?
It says, and begin in my sanctuary, then they begin at the ancient men, was when they pulled it out.
And the Israelite teachers, they ain't teaching the right things. And this is a result of not living under the laws of Yahweh Shemel Shah. I have a quick one on Shah. This is Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yep, that's it. And why is that? Because people are under the vibration of Esau Edom. Because he has made the whole earth upside down.
Changing the laws is one of the main keys.
Yeah.
When you change the laws, that means people can be lawless beasts.
Yep.
They can eat, like I said earlier, eat what they want to eat. They can attack their bodies. They can sleep. They can sleep where they want to sleep. They can be adulterers, adulteresses.
Yeah.
This is that was it. This is Zephaniah 2 and 15. It says, "This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How has she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand." That's why the Lord is going to make this place desolate, man. Because of that careless-like spirit. Because of the do as thou wilt spirit.
Yep. That's one thing too. You know, right now here in America, you got people that they're not going to get judged according to their acts. Because being that they're allowed to keep doing it, they think that they're not going to get consequences. You see? But guess what? Soon the Lord's going to pay back what you owe.
Ecclesiastes
8:11. Oh yeah.
chapter
Can I
8,
say
verse
something?
11.
I'll say real quick, because he read about the careless city. When you read the scriptures, that's how we would get land. We would take over a city because we look it out and we see, oh, they're just chilling. They're quiet. Like that's how we took the land of Laiz. The Danites took it from the Sidonians because they spied out the land. They said, oh, they just chilling. It's far away, that nobody's doing nothing. Easy picking. That's what Babylon is. Babylon is easy picking. You're careless. You're out of shape. Your technology is out of date.
Hey, these people walking around here right now that still don't know about the business. You can ask them what? Yeah, right.
People are sick. STDs is up. You know what I mean? Health. That's health is better than gold.
Yeah.
And people are shit out here. They're literally dirt bags.
Effort.
Getting on what this brother said about what the banking system, they were saying that less than 4% of Americans have any kind of other assets besides U.S. dollars. They got no gold, they got no silver, they got no cryptos, they got no real estate.
I read something where it says that 70 or 80% of Americans, they don't have enough money to get themselves out of the $400 purchase.
said 40 million working class Americans don't know where the next meal's gonna come from.
And then on top of that too, I believe last year, was an article I read, it said that you had Americans taking money out their savings account to buy groceries. Like actual life savings. Yeah.
They working 3-4 jobs.
But then you gotta take that serious class on a pair of fucking Jordans.
Tripping. $200 shoes. Tripping.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sin against evil work, God executes speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is set, fully set in them to do evil.
That reminds me of the days of Noah. Noah was roughly 100 years. So 100 years, you're gonna die. This gonna happen, that gonna happen, nothing's happening. So they like, possible time, we're good. But they don't really explain that. Time tells all. So these people under this, our people under this grace period, they think because it ain't happened yet that everything's okay, and now you're fully set to be a demon.
Right.
You know?
It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh.
They getting away with it. You keep doing wicked, they should be wicked. Fucking snickering around and shit. This Lord just smack the powder out you.
What's that show? Almost got away with it.
Yep.
No? And that's why it says how a man hates an old adulterer that don't it. You know?
You know, thinking ain't the Lord ain't gonna get him. And then, bow, fly swatter on a hot day. Bow! Just like Brother Bar said, time tells all. All right, I believe the Apostle prayer in the book of Sirach, it says that the covenant of the grave is not promised unto thee. So you got Jakes out here right now, and all kinds of, people out here doing all kinds of wickedness and thinking that they're gonna get away with it, but not knowing that you're gonna get judged when you least expect it. You see?
I got a precept on that. This the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verses 7.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Make no tyrant to turn to the Lord.
Start like around like 3 or 4 about this.
I'm gonna start at 6.
Alright, you want to put that over the phone for me?
Ecclesiastes 25 and 23. A wicked woman evaded the courage, making a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, making weak hands and favor needs. That's evil needs.
That's why that Christian killed his wife at Bible study. We're going through it. Yeah.
Hey man, like one of the things that men demand out of women that we look for in equality is loyalty.
Exactly.
And you can't find that in
No, you can't.
That's where that stress comes from. Yeah, man. Like if you went away for the weekend, you got worried about your woman.
You got it 20 times? At Bible study group.
She deserved it.
Listen to the
What happened?
verse 24. When the woman came to the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Yeah, man.
Hey, going back to that, the dude that was there, this woman at Bible study, it was saying in the scripture, if people learn anything, learn extra at home.
Yeah.
Alright, we would do all in the church, making the fucking sin. You want to be all in the videos.
All the videos.
All in the videos.
Go back home.
And they said before he stabbed her, he whispered something in her ear.
He probably shut the fuck up.
But that was a demon. The demon, the spirit of vengeance made him.
Well, she probably committed adultery
Yeah.
and did some shit to him, and he took her back, and then it finally manifested
Yeah.
how he felt. That's why if a woman does, you gotta leave her, because that shit it's gonna keep popping up. Yeah.
Well, guess what? What's that mean Friday? Where's Parker? Where's Parker? Right now, the so-called Christian pastor. What's that man? How
Think about it, man. You know, if you found a woman in your bed with another man, what's the first thought that's going to come to
Kill him.
It's gonna be
Jason back here with the
OJ.
bag.
You ain't drinking juice.
For real, it is. You gotta.
I'm thinking,
Verse 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Yeah, man, don't listen, man. If you got a woman, you gotta keep your eyes on it. You see, especially in these times, like especially like in this society. You know what I mean? But then again, don't you want to cast off all the thoughts.
Yeah.
See, you don't want to always be consumed, with that bitch. Basically, what I'm saying, don't get attached to her, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Jake,
You get driven mad.
Exactly.
You know, they always, you gotta, I don't like being around dudes like that.
Yeah.
You always around your woman all the time.
Hey, for
You know,
example,
that's not a good spirit.
for example,
You need your fucking space.
hey, you got Jake's out here. They be like, man, can I go out with the fellas tonight?
It's guys' night.
What you gonna ask me? What? Can I go out with her? I mean, can I go, with the homies? And she say no. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Yeah, ask if-
Hey, man.
Yeah, ask her for permission.
But you know, the
We were
scripture
the
says,
pants and they were the panties.
it says a woman shall compass a man.
Exactly. Hey, good point, bro.
And in Genesis it said a woman shall desire to have rule over her husband.
Oh shit.
I got something about
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage
All kinds of nasty sexual acts today. Yep.
until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Meaning what? Meaning that Yahushua is going to catch people off guard. Doing what? Doing wickedness.
Because the bar mentioned how Noah was out there telling them what was going on, what was going to happen, but it wasn't happening right then and there. So they continued to be wicked.
Yep, exactly.
And that's the days that's coming out. You've been warned. You know, Jake, you've been warned, man. There's literally, the Lord has literally covered the four corners of the land with prophets to warn you.
And guess what?
Different continents, different countries, different cities, different states. It's everywhere.
Yep.
You got 3 brothers over there on the island of Hawaii, right? GMS Hawaii, getting on you. Ain't no way out. The Lord has covered every corner of the earth.
You got brothers in Alaska, man.
Yeah. Suriname.
You got a brother up there in I think it's Saskatchewan, man.
Man.
And
guess
he ain't got no excuse.
And guess what, too? It's not like this truth came out in 2020. This truth been out, come on, man. Just
Before YouTube.
Yeah, man, 69. You see? So, before that. But just speaking of the point, the truth went back out, here in America, you see? So, Jake's been getting warned for decades, man.
The Lord used the unicorn to cover the 4 corners of the land. Because he had to do it that way. The internet, the unicorn. You know? Because we don't know who's watching us now. There could be brothers in Alaska watching now. They could be tuning in now. I was watching GMS Hawaii the other day. You know? Because these videos are modern day epistles.
That's right.
We're writing to one another. You know, when you watch a brother's video, that's like you reading his writings.
Exactly.
That's how these videos are. It's the same thing. It's just it's technology.
So each brother's channel is like his book.
Yeah, exactly.
So keep your hand to the plow. So when the deal goes down, you got a big book.
Right.
You read that earlier where it says, "Make no tarrying, return to the Lord."
You got it right here.
This the book of Oh, that's right.
Hey,
This,
in that spirit I was reading when I got the King James and 11. It comes with the story talk about how William Tyndale, how they was trying to kill him.
There's people that want to ban the Bible. They complain like in schools and stuff. Or Bible or something.
So they was kept fighting against it. They tried to assassinate King James like 9 times.
Damn.
this the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verses 6. And say not, his mercy is great. He'll be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
Right, exactly. Basically, you don't want to take the Lord's mercy for granted. You see, you don't want to abuse the mercy and grace that the Lord has gave unto us. You know, because of course, you know, the Lord gave us liberty while being the truth, you know, explaining that nation, we can go out and do certain things, but guess what? You don't want to abuse that. You don't want to, you don't want to, basically, you don't want to take your eyes off the prize. You see?
You use your grace period as a time to sharpen your sword.
Exactly.
And to get better. So right now, it's like we spiritually be in the gym.
Yeah.
Rather you getting your shots up, rather you hitting the bag, you might be running routes, getting better. You're not sitting down. We in the middle, we at the end of the season, right? We're about to play the Super Bowl, so we sharpening up. This is that time for us to get better. We're not gonna abuse the grace and say, well, I'm gonna pray over this one. No, nigga, the Bible says don't do that shit. I don't know that's how many times you pray over it. Don't do it.
They don't fear the Lord. They don't gotta help fear. And they don't. And the only reason they don't gotta fear the Lord is they don't know His character. Like they you go to these churches and they tell you that God is all love and this and that. And He's gonna forgive you and all that. Like the Lord came to you.
That's a good point. They don't know the Lord, Yahweh Shai's character. You know, because the Lord is you read in Ezekiel 9, where if you don't got that mark, you're gonna be slave.
Yeah.
To slave, to X out, to kill. It says that the Lord many times in the scriptures, He executed His vengeance. You know?
Real quick, you got finish.
And say not, his mercy is great. He'll be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy.
You say God is great. Like, oh, the Lord know my heart. You say, oh, the Lord know my heart. But the Lord will fuck you up.
Yeah.
The Lord will fuck us up.
Yeah.
For mercy and wrath come from him.
That's right.
And his indignation rested upon sinners.
And his indignation rests upon sinners. Woo!
Make no tearing to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
He said shit all the time. Now the nigga dead. So I used to be like, trying to, this shit right here. He's like, oh, no, I don't want to talk about that right now. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. The next thing you know, later, the nigga in the funeral time.
Hey, Gabar, just like the movie Rocky, he said, what? There is no tomorrow.
There is no
You see? Ain't no tomorrow. You see, because tomorrow, probably, something could happen tomorrow. You know, so why not put the work in, and at least, and then you doing the work, you can have the room to say, well, guess what? I showed my faith. I did my due diligence. You know, and I have faith. You see?
Well, it's spiritual because even in the days of Noah, there was one day where tomorrow it rained.
Yeah.
So like right now it's raining. What did Noah do with his grace? He built the ark.
Yep.
So we should be building the ark, the spiritual ark right now. Now, why look how long it took them to build that. Then the Lord brought the flood. So we're using our grace right now to build. And what's being built? The house of David.
That's right.
You know?
The third temple, man. You got it, bro.
This is
I'm sorry, Slocky.
Make no tearing to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For sudden shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish.
Put not off from day to day, because then there's no tomorrow, right? So put not off from day to day. You know? That's like in the spirit, if you got a lesson, it's really wise to get that off the spirit.
Yeah.
You know, now it may come a time where you might get to a lesson the next day, but that's just an example. You know, you got the spirit on you to do lessons. Knock it out, man.
Yeah. There's a time I was going to do a lesson, and then I didn't. Then another brother did it.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I was about to do that. So oh shit, I gotta get on that. Because somebody else gonna score. You know?
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Yeah, because you playing with, you playing with the truth. You see, if you don't, basically, put the work in, then if you don't, do the will of the Lord, then the Lord can catch you off guard, man. See?
That's what's happening. These people spiritual. We're all locked in right now. We got the covering. We got women out here, no umbrella, leggings, ass out. Everything through. It's very spiritual right now. How it's raining, it's getting a little rocky. They look finished. They look exposed.
Look at it.
We have a defense. Exactly. And we have the covering.
Somebody right now can just go there and tackle them.
stiff-necked among the people, it is a marvel if he escape unpunished.
Lord said it's going to be a miracle if you escape unpunished.
Miracles, I like
They
it.
try, no, I say
Well,
marvel,
marvel,
but
okay.
marvel is a miracle.
Yeah, kind of. It says, for mercy and wrath are upon him, and he is mighty to, what is that? I'm reading it in English. And he is mighty to forgive and to pour out his pleasure.
He might forgive, that's just to repent.
And to pour out his pleasure. It says, and his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judges a man according to his works. The sinner shall not escape with his spoils, and the patience of the ungodly shall not be frustrated.
Esau. That's one thing too. Esau, you not go real quick. Come on, give me Jeremiah 49:12. Esau think he about to get get away scot free. And so-called continue living under a prosper. Hell no, man. You about to get judgment unto you, man. You about to get your ass whipped, not whooped, whipped. Correct.
This is Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment is not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
And that's talking about us because we're the Lord's chosen. Okay, it's meant for us, to be in power, not be in the bottom. But hey, we went off. So right now we're in timeout. We're in punishment. So we got to go through this humbling stage until we get to the Lord.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
So what the hell made you special that the Most High's people went into slavery, captivity, it's still in slavery, but your ass is trying to get away? Come on, man, that's fine.
Yeah, that's why this prophecy, like whatever he will by his NWO stuff.
Yep.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why it says in the book of Psalm 75, it says that the wicked of the earth is going to wring out the dregs thereof, man. Meaning that you're going to get every jot and tittle of judgment. All right? For real, it says that with Rev 18, it says do unto her double, according to her works, man.
Hey, and then we was reading, I think in Jeremiah, Ezekiel said, Jake, it was done unto him double, so Esau's going to get quadruple.
Yeah, that double twice. Yeah, man.
Double trouble.
And then on top of that, you touched the apple of the Lord's eye. Who's that? Us? Israel. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so it says that before the affliction?
Yeah. He so-called freed us in 1865, and then the KKK started in 1865. So he just changed that.
Is that what's called? Is that the emancipation?
Yeah. So the same year he emancipated us, just mysteriously the most hateful Christian organization that murdered black and brown
White
people.
niggas with white sheets on horses.
Yeah.
Burning crosses.
As a Christian.
This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom,
Right.
that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yep.
Thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself drink.
Hey, it's, I'm sorry,
No, you got
it's
it.
spiritual because brothers gotta have a strong preacher. And jowls, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need a chaser. Esau ain't gonna get a chaser.
Hell no.
I'll tell you now. It ain't gonna go down easy.
Yeah, man.
You know, like a cheap bottle of vodka.
And
Gas.
when you get the one in Jeremiah 25, like if you drinking something and you don't like it, they can't just put it down. We're gonna force them to drink that.
Yeah, man. Well, they Esau forced us to do shit. You know, if you watch the movie The Birth of a Nation,
He's gonna drink the dregs of it.
yeah, exactly. You know, Esau, he fucking chiseled Jake's teeth out and force fed him food down his throat. And Jake choked and died of that, man. with blood and shit, every teeth, teeth in their mouth.
And then forced another black slave to read uplifting scriptures so they could be better slaves.
Yep. Come on, man.
But now, this is hate speech and Christianity isn't true.
Right.
They never speak about how they use the Bible to keep us in slavery, though.
Yep.
So, like someone like vocab, you're in deep water, bro.
Yeah.
You're in deep water.
Yep.
Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yep.
He will
Yeah,
know.
we're no more captivity.
That's right.
The punishment of our iniquity is accomplished.
It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
That's why I said earlier, this is our last hurrah. This is the last time we ever go into this thing.
Right, man. Oh, boy, you about
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Yep.
He will discover thy sin.
Yeah, meaning what? Meaning that you get exposed, nigga. Esau's a damn nigga, man. You get exposed, man. All right. You listen. You can't run from the judgment of Yahweh Shema that he has in store for you,
And
man.
if he could, he would kill us.
Yeah.
If Esau could, he would drive by and kill all of us.
Yep.
But he can't. That proves that this is of Yahweh Shema. He can't do shit.
Yep.
The only thing he can do is ride by and look. Because the Lord has the power to, he has his mind.
Yep.
He can't do nothing to us.
Well, it says that the gates of hell cannot prevail. You know, this truth is not of man. This is of the Most High, the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, this right here is a spiritual uprising. You see, the Syrian army, and that's why we are experiencing catching down strongholds. You know, within Babylon, but Babylon being the main stronghold.
Jeremiah 25, and I'll start at 16. I'll start at 15. For thus saith the Lord, power of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of the fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send you to drink it. And they shall drink it.
Because all the nations are going in, not just Esau, all the
Right.
nations going into slavery.
Yep.
We read Obadiah 15, it say,
The day of the Lord is here upon
all the heathen.
And they shall drink it and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them.
It's not going to taste good.
Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand and made all nations to drink upon whom the Lord has sent me.
Yeah, but Esau, every nation, they're gonna be forced to drink that cup. Okay, guess what? We drink that cup. So how much more the unchosen nations? How much more the sons of men and the wicked?
Yeah, they gotta
All right?
drink it. Like I said, the Lord said they're gonna drink the dregs of it. They're gonna have to swallow it down
And digestion.
and digest it.
I mean, they supposed to drink it because the promise of Abraham, when he said that all
Psalm
nations
25,
will serve
verse like
me.
8.
So they're going to become one with judgment.
Yeah, I think it's
You know, they say you are,
yeah.
they say you are what you eat. So they're going to become one with judgment.
I believe it's Psalm.
Is it 75? I think it's
Psalm
on
75 and 5.
It's something.
Lift not up your horn on high.
Yeah, you actually, yeah, verse 7. Verse 7.
Psalm 75 and 7.
Yeah, that's it.
But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Yeah, man. So the Most High, he rules in the kingdom of men. The Most High set up, you know, the Persians, you know, the Persian and Medes, you know, the Greeks, the Romans, you know, the Edomites right now, you know. But guess what? The Most High is about to set down Esau and put us up. You see?
Verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture.
Yep.
And he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof.
That mixture is all the different types of judgment.
Yep.
All
Right.
the different type of penalties of breaking the law.
Yep.
All those things are going to be played out. That's the mixture. So he's getting a mixed
Come on,
drink.
man. Go on.
That jungle juice. Yeah.
Jungle juice.
Jungle juice. Yeah.
It says, all the wicked of the earth shall... Oh, I'm getting excited. All the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
I mean, guess what? You're going to get every drop of the Lord's judgment. All right? It's not going to be... Nah, you're going to drink that whole cup. And then some. Yeah, man.
We're going to be the bartender.
Yeah, right. You're going to serve that as some judgment.
And there ain't going to be a legal age to drink. All is
Yep. And guess what? It ain't gonna be no time off. Right. It's gonna be ongoing judgment, just like we had to go through that shit.
And you gonna drink even if you hungover.
Yeah, because that nigga ain't give us no break, man.
No breaks.
He had his foot on the foot to the metal to the pedal.
Yeah, man.
It says, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also shall be cut off.
Meaning what their power, man. Okay, because right now we're in the brink of the end of an era, man.
Yeah.
The end of an Edomite era, man. All right. The empire, right?
Yeah, I was watching they had the fucking party.
Man.
You know how so the time going? You just sit there, and then you sit in there and bitch back to me.
And it was crazy because speaking of what 2/3 too, it was Gabriel Union wicked ass. Who changed her, the shit she doing.
Yep.
See, so it's like a part of us, you get pissed off, but then the other part being a proper judge, you see the wickedness of Jake too, right with him.
Well, guess what? Those same Jakes in slavery that was getting hung and shit, constantly getting all kinds of heinous shit done to them, even right Jake's right today. That's why he said, let his blood be upon our hands and our children's hands, man.
Hey. That vocab Malone did that video about he said that in the book, Abu Bibbin said the people that was getting lynched was the wicked ass niggas.
Yeah.
He said those, he was like, yo, that's why we not getting lynched. The wicked ass niggas.
It was on point.
They didn't have that head. That's why you think that Moses was able to go into Egypt and Aaron just them two and walk up to Pharaoh.
Right.
And white Pharaoh and just say, kill him, motherfucker.
He said Moses would be a god and Aaron a prophet. So we're what? We're prophets. So touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm.
Hey, Moses and Aaron, they was in that Wisdom of Solomon 5 spirit. Right. They were standing in the face of them that was afflicting their people. They had Yahweh Shemashah had that edge around them.
Right. What was that?
We can read a couple more.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 16. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel.
That's us and only us. Yep. The Lord said, you have I known of all the families of the earth.
Yep.
So you can't get mad at us because we read the scriptures and we don't want to include the other nations. Yep. Where's that in Ezra where the other nations tried to build with us?
Yep.
Yeah.
And our forefathers said, nah, you can't, yeah.
Hey,
This is only for us.
somebody can look at
Well, that proves it too, because how did the Lord have a chosen nation, Israel, and now everyone's chosen?
Come on,
So go into why we're chosen first. And why is you call Jesus a Hebrew Israelite?
Exactly.
You know? Why ain't he a Moabite?
Exactly.
Or why ain't Jesus the Gentile? That's it, right? If he's a Savior of Gentiles, why is his lineage recorded all the way back? All the way to Adam, goes through King David, and then Israelites. Why is Jesus not a Gentile?
Yep. It said the earth was made for our sakes. So why would the Lord have us out here to die, and be hung and all kinds of craziness and not deliver us, from a captivity?
Why do we have to live by the laws and get punished, but now Gentiles can do what they want and say the laws are done away?
The Lord is all about balance, man. That makes no sense.
It says, so shall you know that I am the Lord, your power, dwelling in Zion,
Yep, in Zion.
my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore.
Right, man. No heathen. See? No heathen Gentile. Okay, because salvation is only and rule is only and just meant for us. just like the Bible said a couple years ago, the Bible was written, made for us, read by us, and for us. You see?
Hey, well, listen, Esau, you gonna be saved too. For slavery.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, preserved.
You damn central bank elites.
Egypt shall be a desolation.
America.
Edom shall be a desolate wilderness with the violence against the children of Judah because they have shed the innocent blood in their land.
End time prophecy links Egypt and Edom. If you go back to ancient Egypt, Edomites weren't ruling. Those were actual Egyptians. So latter end time prophecy links the two. That proves that spiritual Egypt.
And it links Edom with Babylon.
Which means Egypt is the new Babylon.
But here you got guys like Dr. Brown saying that Earth is not Egypt. Come on, man. That's why you Christians out here, you not know the scriptures. You see? That's why soon Christians and everybody else that tries to debunk this truth, soon how much tries is going to confound you on all avenues, man.
So these Christians gonna be forced to become Muslims.
Yeah.
They need new hope.
In addition to Esther, that the sun, the dragon, are trying to
Okay, that's okay.
But they finally, they didn't do it there, but they finally got it done. They destroyed our land, they took away our heritage. They've been trying to do it. Antiochus been trying to do it.
Verse 9, and my nation is this Israel. When he cried,
And it's Israel. What about everybody else?
Right.
What about the Chinese? What about the fucking Edomites?
cried to the Most High, saying, for the Lord hath saved his people, and the Lord hath delivered us from all those evils.
And if you listen closely, these are all what Esau would call possessive pronouns. Us, them, his. You know? Go ahead.
The Most High hath wrought signs and great wonders, which have not been done among the Gentiles.
He didn't do all these miracles among the Gentiles. They might have got to see it happen to us. It ain't happen to them though.
Well, when the Most High parted the Red Sea, what happened to the Egyptians? You know? That was
Therefore, have he made two lots, one for the people of the Most High, one for the people of the Most High, and another for all the Gentiles.
Hey, you gotta. Yeah, exactly. Separation. And people be like, "Oh, you're a racist." Well, the Most High is a racist.
You make two lots.
The Most High is a separatist. The water, man.
Where racist needs to be for your people.
Yeah. And don't say exactly. And don't say that we're the apple of the Lord's eye. Meaning what? That we're near and dear to Him, not the other nations, man. It says that. What's that? 2 Ezra 6:54. It said that the nations are spit unto according to the Lord, man.
But why in the Bible, why did the angel go to Manoah and his wife for an Israelite named Samson? Why did Gabriel go to John the Baptist's father? The Bible itself is a witness against you. It's the only lineage that's recorded after Ham, Shem, and Japheth is Shem.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Right.
Jeremiah 4:7. The lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
And who was that? Yahweh Shai. The lion of Zion, just like my stepdad told me a couple years ago. You see? He said, I said, yeah, man, Yahweh Shai. He said, oh yeah, the lion of Zion. You see?
Who said that? And then about last year, there was a sign in the sky of a green comet named Leonard. And Leonard is the Greek way of saying lion.
Oh.
And the green is the emerald stone of Judah.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Right. Meaning what that those clouds are gonna crack very, very soon. Yep.
It says, He is going forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant.
And that reminds me of the book of Wisdom of Solomon, I believe the 18th chapter, where it says, the man of no sense, the man of war is going to leap out of his throne, out of heaven, into a land of destruction.
Yeah.
That's how it shine, man. He's coming down to do some damage upon Babylon. And you wicked niggas out here, and you Edomites. And the rest of you heathens. You see? Bring everything up. All right, so we will end it off from there. All right, Lord, so everybody was edifying the comment board. You know, if y'all want to say, Paul one God.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakakudash.
It was an honor being to the pastor during this song that we will see well. And those who you all edify. Shalom.